Hark! Out past the cornfields. Out past the cornfields. Out past the cornfields under the sun, where the dry dirt cracks and the tractors run. Corn stands tall like a green parade, building roots and stalks in the heat and shade. But out in the tide where the red weeds roll, there's another kind of living soul. No wooden stem, no root down road, just a wet red body with a lighter load. All right, big crowd, tell me what seaweed skips. Roots. What else does it skip? Stalks. And what does that save? Energy. Energy. That's it. Corn has to build the whole damn building before it can party. Seaweed is already in the water, already feeding, already growing. Woo! Less scaffold, more biomass. No root bill, no stalk tax. It takes from the water, it grows in the flow. That's why red seaweed can move so fast. NO3, PO4, HCO3. Give it light, give it flow. Let that thallus grow. Corn ain't lazy, corn ain't wrong. Corn is tough and corn is strong. But seaweed spins less just standing tall. So more can turn to biomass, y'all. Corn opens pores when it wants to breathe, taking in air through its stomata leaves. But every time that CO2 comes in, H2O goes running thin. Too much heat and the field gets tight. Too little rain and it loses the fight. But seaweed's down where the water stays, working wet through nights and days. Hey crowd, what does corn lose through stomata? H2O. What does it want coming in? CO2. What carbon form is waiting in seawater? HCO3. That's the trick, folks. Land plants are always making a deal with the devil. Open up for carbon, lose water. Seaweed doesn't play that same dry land game. Less scaffold, more biomass. No root bill, no stalk tax. It takes from the water, it grows in the flow. That's why red seaweed can move so fast. NO3, PO4, HCO3. Give it light, give it flow. Let that thallus grow. Corn ain't lazy, corn ain't wrong. Corn is tough and corn is strong. But seaweed spins less just standing tall. So more can turn to biomass, y'all. Now grassolaria ain't got no crown, no tassel waving when the sun goes down. No big seed factory, no heavy frame, just a thallus body in the ocean game. It feeds across its surface wide with nutrients carried by the tide. Nitrogen, phosphorus, carbon too, all drifting by in the big salt blue. All right, what gives it nitrogen? What gives it phosphorus? What carbon rides in the sea? HCO3. Now listen close. It's not magic, it's mass balance. If you don't spend as much building support structure, you can spend more making harvestable body. Less scaffold, more biomass. No root bill, no stalk tax. It takes from the water, it grows in the flow. That's why red seaweed can move so fast. NO3, PO4, HCO3. Give it light, give it flow. Let that thallus grow. Corn ain't lazy, corn ain't wrong. Corn is tough and corn is strong. But seaweed spins less just standing tall. So more can turn to biomass, y'all. Don't you lie to the people now. Seaweed still needs the right know-how. Too much shade and growth gets slow. Too little current, no nutrient flow. Grazers bite and slime can creep. Cold dark water makes it sleep. But when the farm is running right, it can turn that flow into red daylight. What blocks the light? Shade. What steals the surface? Light. What brings fresh nutrients? Flow. What drives the whole machine? Light. Damn right. Good flow, good light, good nutrients. That's when the low overhead body plan starts looking real nasty. Corn is a champion, let that be said. C4 engine in a field well fed, but it's rooted down in a thirsty place with a tall green body in a gravity race. The seaweed floats in another lane. No drought blues, no lightning chain, no big support just to reach the sun. It grows where the water and nutrients run. What kind of plant is corn? C4. What kind of body is seaweed? What is the advantage? There it is. Corn has world-class photosynthesis, but seaweed can have a cleaner conversion path into harvestable biomass. Different body plan, different battlefield. Less scaffold, more biomass. No root bill, no stock tax. It takes from the water, it grows in the flow. That's why red seaweed can move so fast. NO3, PO4, ACO3. Give it light, give it flow. Let that ballast grow. Corn ain't lazy, corn ain't wrong. Corn is tough and corn is strong. The seaweed spins, let's just stand and toss some more. Can turn to biomass, y'all.
Thank you, everyone!